I just had the fucking day of days this year. There's literally nobody here. There's 6 inches on the stake when I checked it at 6 a.m. It's been coming down pretty good. So maybe we're up to 8 by 8, 9 by 9, gain an inch every hour. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Really, if no one shows up, it's gonna be fantastic anyways. Well, this is it, the last POW day of the season. Came as a surprise because Snow Basin is closing, not this weekend, but next weekend. Definitely a late season POW day. But last year, the best POW day was actually on March 30th. And it is April 1st, 2 days after March 30th. And then we're gonna go stand in the lift line for an hour because we didn't get here this early and skip work to not catch first chair.
This time I've gone too far. No chance that you're looking back. The apple that fell in your garden won't stop growing through your trees. Careless, but am I good for you? Good for you. Like this. Can you get me out of my head? This tunnel vision, can you get me out of my head? Out of my head. This tunnel can't see through it. Wake up to the same room. Same day, don't remember it. I saw you at all before dawn. Can't sleep, only seems to twist my thinking. How am I good for you like this?
consecutive world championships with the half pipe and everything else.
Wow.
This is all pre-Olympic event. He decided, shit, you know where I really love is free riding. You know,
That's what
just
I like.
give you the back country. Anyway, he was world renowned. He was in all the magazines. He was an ambassador. He was a development on the Burton team, and went all around the world. Anyway, he wanted to become an alpine guide, which means you got to rock climb, you got to ice climb, you got to obviously know about snow and safety and all that. And he was in the training level, and he was the first one to get into it because it was all skis. And he pushed and pushed and said, hey, I can stay with you guys. And they said, well, yeah, but on certain terrain, it's kind of hard when you're skinning if you're not on skis on a board. So they developed the split board. Anyway, he got into the program. He was in apprentice training. This is back in 2003 up in out of Revelstoke in the Selkirks, and he ended up 13 people got caught in an avalanche and 7 died, and he was one of them. But it basically takes you from when he was a kid and a brainiac, and he was into BMX bikes, and then his whole lifespan. I mean, he definitely was living life to the fullest. You know, he traveled all the way down through South America, from Washington to surf and to snowboard, and I mean, it's just it's a good book. Plus, it tunes you in, and some of the things I never really thought about, because sometimes I go out here in the lower part of hills, and I'm not, I mean, I've got all the equipment, but I'm not really savvy. I stay in the trees, so I know I've got... Like going off beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to hike to No Name.
Oh, okay.
Do that. Yeah.
Read it,
sure.
guy.
Okay.
Read it, guy. And you like free, obviously you like the free ride. You're not in the
that's
parks.
my thing. I venture in there when it's not good for free riding, but I prefer free riding,
Good.
Well, nice to meet you. My name's Dylan.
My name's Michael Brown.
Nice to meet you.
Free and tired, and I live here part of the year, and the other part in Santa Cruz, California. But I discovered this place in '99, and the bikes and land and so this is awesome.
That's awesome, man. Well, have a good day.
Yeah, likewise. Be safe.
You too.
Wish I had a little youth for it.
You still got it in you.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? I just had the fucking day of days this year. We had POW, we had no crowd, and we had the right temperature. I think it's the first time this year I've actually had the right temperature all day long. And that's April 1st. That is not an April Fool's joke. Just so insane. Rode all day long, over 6 hours. I am completely cooked. Didn't have to wait to get on the lift a single time. Literally just rode on every time, all day long. I mean, this is it. It doesn't get any better than this. This is what I dream about all year long, all season long, is this day. And we got it April 1st. It's a spring miracle.